We're just about done loading. Hello, everyone. See you're here. I want to stream more Subnautica, so I am. Specifically below 0. This is stream 2. Yeah, we're growing a lantern tree, so that's exciting. What was I wanting to accomplish today? Ooh, fish. Let's see. One of the big things is collecting water. Okay, I want to take some of these and I want to stick them in a thing. I want to, I don't need this. So I'm going to dismantle this. That might be useful later on if I make an above water base, but it is not useful here. Okay. This base is just going to be... Let's see. I should build... Yeah, okay, my brain's like 30 different places. Let's start by thinking about where I'd want certain features. Okay, right there. I hope everyone's doing well today. So many random miscellaneous things. Okay, it's always hard for me to remember what's an interior module versus what's an interior piece. Okay, so I want this here. Okay, and I need a computer chip and some copper wire. We will worry about that in a moment. Okay, that's not the back, this is the back. Sometimes it's a little bit janky when it's on angles, but that's understandable. This is decorations. Okay, whatever, it can just be like that. And I also want to put this poster in there. The plan is for, I want to set up that base. Is it? Okay, this is a really important my volume feels a bit loud. It is a little bit loud. Yeah, it is Koppa Mining site, not Kappa. Weird. It's like they're trying to do this whole Greek letter thing, and they're missing at points. Okay, so this needed a computer chip and copper wire. I have copper wire, but it requires things in specific orders, so... computer chip is pretty straightforward to make. I'm gonna need more gold and more copper. Yeah, I know the computer chip is ready. I need to go find another piece of copper. Yeah. It's really interesting to me. So in the first Subnautica, those, like, one of those will break into, like, 3 or 4 pieces. But in this one, you only get 1 per. And that's really interesting to me as a change that they made as well. Not quite sure why they did. Looking over at OBS stats. It's a new version of OBS. They released a new version yesterday after my stream. So hopefully everything's going okay with that. As far as I know, everything is going okay. But, you know. Hey, Mana Guy. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well and welcome. Well, I got the piece of copper that I needed. Would have liked a couple more in there. But it'll be okay. I'm going to want to go collect that, too. Yeah, I've got space. Let's go pick that up. Weather's always bad in this game, it feels like. Every now and then you get some good weather, but most of the time it's bad. That's Delta Island. That's cool. Okay. Let's go back down. I want to put the mobile vehicle bay over here. I'm going to want this to make a prawn suit, but later. Oh, there's already some stuff over here. That's convenient. I'm going to want to move most of the stuff from this space. Just like the Atlantic. But I'm going to want to move most of the stuff from this base over to the base that I'm going to be making. That's what I'm going to want to do. Okay, make some copper wire. Let's grab some of this random stuff. Some of these. This is just an odd assortment of things. Oh, yeah. Is the Atlantic Ocean generally bad weather? Or stuff off the Atlantic? Okay, so I like to name my sea stuff Aquanaut because that was a sweet Lego set when I was a kid. I liked it. Let's go blue like there. Ooh, yeah, bright green stripe. Yeah, I like the bright green stripe. Let's make the interior... let's make it a gentle pink. Like that. Yeah, okay, cool. Very important. I had to build that thing so I could properly name my sea truck. Where's my repair tool? Okay. Let's go hook it back up. Its modules. This is a part where I wish it had a rear camera. Okay, got there. Okay, it is very confused about what's going on. Let's actually move it over here. This will be a little bit easier. Okay, it's still very confused and thinks I'm supposed to be swimming inside of this, and I'm not sure why. Random ribbon plant, some flowering spores, an absolutely unreasonable number of flares. Let's see, I want some of these as well. I can make a couple trips though. It's not going to be a big deal. I don't need the salt, but I'm going to leave the salt over here, I think. This is definitely where I've got a lot of stuff. I'm going to turn some of this quartz into glass, actually. I think that would be prudent. Okay, I turned all of it into glass. That should be fine. How much can I put away in my boats? That has a couple of things in it as well. I'm probably going to need to make another trip for plants. This is empty. I'm just going to deconstruct this wall locker. I might as well reclaim those resources. I'll just leave 2 lockers here. The thing is, I don't really need them. This is not going to be a main base. This is a satellite base, so I don't need to get too elaborate. I will get this cutscene, though.
What happens as you are sleeping? I was being pulled from a logical world to a logical world, with you at the center of them all.
I was dreaming. The brain processes in mysterious ways when we sleep.
Does it serve a purpose? It was such disorienting and fragmented thought. Random images and sensations.
No one is completely sure what it does. There are theories, but every human dreams. Many other mammals too.
Is it enjoyable?
It can be. We can experience impossible joy, and also impossible terror in our dreams. Sometimes I can fly. Sometimes I call out to Sam and can't reach her. Sometimes I'm in my underwear, defending my doctoral thesis. It's a mixed bag.
Your biofeedback indicates that flying is the most enjoyable dream. I therefore hope you have many more of those. Mainly for my own safety.
Yep. Hey, Clean Star. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. These things are very freaky, but mostly harmless. And the eyeball jellyfish. I'm doing pretty well. I'm excited to be playing more of this game with y'all. That's a rock puncher. I love rock punchers. I think they're cool. Let's see, is the mining... Yeah, this is where I want to go. Now the question is, do I have enough supplies to build a moon pool here? And other things. Let's see. Yep. I need to go get parallel processing unit. That's not too difficult. Let's see. Control room, moon pool. I don't think I have any lubricant, which is maybe a slight oversight, but I should be able to make an advanced wiring kit. Part of what I'm thinking of doing, though, is building a really low moon pool here. It's the fish. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Overall. But building a really low moon pool here, and then having a really tall vertical thing rising up. And I'm not sure how practical that is. So if I wanted a moon pool like there. So I need 2 titanium ingots. Let's just start. Let's see. I can make an ingot. I need more titanium. Things are a bit scattered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, making another ingot. And then let's just grab a couple titanium. Okay, so I can start making this. I'm blocked by needing lubricant, but I can make an exterior grow bed. I can figure out where things are to click on. And then let's drop some stuff off in here because I opened up some space. Did I open up much space? Just some space. Yeah, that's just full of decorations and other things. Okay, cool. Let's leave. Those will show up on my HUD, so let's head back around to the Twisty Vents area. I don't know if I want this to be a main base or if this is going to be another satellite base, actually. It's a really good question for me to answer. I just want to go get some plants. Is specifically what I'm looking for. And I think I'll make some lubricants as well while I'm over here. I think of that mining area as being further away than it is, and I don't know 100% why that is. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's make the lubricant I need. 2 of those is good. Let's grab an antenna plant seed, a cotton anemone seed. Okay. Gel sac seed and a ribbon plant seed. Excellent. Allow me to get that exterior grow bed started. I like being able to plant useful plants. Yeah, because I think I want the top of my base more up here-ish. But I also like having part way down here. Okay, that ended at just the right time. Whoop. That was me accidentally hitting forward instead of down. Excellent. Okay. I need to go grab my lead. Okay. Now I have this. It doesn't have any power, but I have it. And now I'm going to unmake it so I can rotate it. Right, planting stuff. Because that's not the orientation I want it to have. Simple things. And now I've lost it. There it is. Not quite. Something more like that. There we go. I should have some lithium and titanium so I can reinforce the sides. Yeah, there's some lithium. More lithium. Titanium. That is not at all well organized. Oh, I'd need more lithium. That's easy. How's my titanium supply? 2 titanium? I need more titanium. Oh, there's another piece of lithium. Okay. Base building is my favorite part of this game, so I'm going to be doing a lot of that. So everybody knows. Pull my microphone down slightly too. Feels like it's a little high up. Excellent. Gold, that's good. Copper's good. Okay. I want a 2B right here. And I want to put a window right there. Because I like having windows. This is why you want to organize your base. But this is not going to have any power, so it's not going to...
Warning,
Emergency power only.
Oxygen production offline.
There we go. Excellent. And now I want some vertical tubes. Only I'm going to need more titanium. You guessed it. A lot more titanium. Oh, there's going to be a lot of good stuff in here. It's really weird. I feel like I get just endless quantities of whatever it is that I'm not looking for. So if I'm looking for titanium, those things never give me titanium. If I'm looking for something other than titanium, that's all they ever give me. Kind of a weird phenomenon in terms of just perception. Because, of course, it's not, like, an accurate statement or anything. Okay, I've finished the moon pool. I don't know if there's a bunch of titanium in there or not, though. I feel like the answer is probably no, but... It's nice that there's some galena around here as well. I like these rock punchers. I think they're cool. Okay, you know what I should actually be doing is I should be going into the mine and collecting the rest of the stuff I need for making a prawn suit. So that way I can make a prawn suit and go inside. That's what I should be doing. Because then I can mine with the prawn suit, and that will be significantly better than whatever I'm trying to do by hand here. Because it turns out this is a mine for a reason. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Oh, that was nice. I'm not sure what that was for. But obviously whatever it was, I already have it. Like right there was some titanium. There's also the thermal plant fragments down here that can potentially give me some titanium. Which I'm going to need some for making the prawn suit. I forget exactly what it requires, but... There's usually some thermal plant stuff down here. Yeah, there's one. I might look for more on my way back out. There's a lot of useful stuff to find in here, but my main goal at the moment is prawn suit. I do need the laser cutter. Typically I've gotten that from Sea Monkey Nest, so it's interesting to be getting it here. Okay, whatever that was, I already have that. Habitat builder.
New technology acquired.
The jump jet module. Let's go get some oxygen. Do you have to separately collect the drill arm? Or does it just come with that? There's thermal plant. Hang on. Power cell recharger is significantly less useful in this game than in the previous one.
Warning.
The reason for that is because in the previous game you couldn't just park the Cyclops in the moonpool and recharge its batteries, whereas you can disconnect a sea truck and park it in a moonpool to recharge its batteries. So that creates a pretty substantial difference. What I'm looking for now is it looks like I do need to go find the arms, so I'm just going to see if I can find some drill arms to scan a bit further in here. It will get tight on oxygen, however. There's a drill arm. I probably need to scan like 2 of these.
Warning.
Yeah.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
There's another scannable location, or another oxygen plant over here.
New technology acquired.
right down here. But obviously I want a little bit more oxygen than that. Let's breathe that out. Just to give ourselves a little bit of buffer here. We look for another... Actually, oxygen is my main priority right now. I may need to come back down after I've had a refill.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Trying to keep my eyes open for drill arms. There's one. Okay, cool. That's all we needed for now from down here. So let's
30 seconds of oxygen
try to get ourselves out, eh? And this is always so nerve-wracking when your oxygen is getting low in here, and this area is much easier to explore in a prawn suit. And more profitable. Because you can drill all of the mineable materials. That's why I wanted to build a base here, to see how it would feel to have access to easy mining from this area.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
So I'm looking for is that. That base is not actually a supply of oxygen just yet. Okay. Excellent. Let's make... Oh, yeah. This seems really cool, but you have to get an ion battery to first be able to make it. And second of all, it takes up your head slot. It's not an accessory, which is kind of unfortunate. Let's see. Do I have more lithium? Yes, I do. So I need to make that a plasteel ingot. Let's see, I need some glass, lead. I think I stuck all my diamonds over here. Enameled glass. Computer chip's a bit annoying. Let's grab this recipe as well. Okay, so that should be fairly straightforward. I just need lithium, 1, 2, 3, 4 diamonds. And I can at least make the prawn suit drill arm. There, that'll conserve some space. I can put those in there for now. Need a computer chip. So that's going to require gold, copper wire, and some of this table coral I've got. And then I'm going to need a power cell, which I can make by strapping a couple batteries together, but I can also find some later. I think what I'm going to do for the moment is take this power cell. Let's go up. That gives you a lot of lift. And prawn suit. I'm going to pack that up. thing falls like a rock. That's fine. It can land there. I need to go grab those things I made for it over here. Do I have... Okay, it doesn't matter that much. Let's just grab these. And put these in. Excellent. Let's put... that away. Let's go get some titanium.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's drop a save. Actually, we're worried about that too much. I got some. Ribbon plant, in particular. There, that gave me a lot. Whoop. There we go. Let's multiply that and the gel sack. Okay, very good. I don't like not having a spare supply of water, but it'll do. Okay, it's going to be a lot more comfortable to explore down here when I have a supply of oxygen. I do wish this drilling was faster. Like, it's still faster than going and collecting these resources by hand would be, but... like, just going around and trying to find deposits and cracking them open. But it's still... I wish it was faster. There we go. We can get out, by the way, on the various things. The developers did make sure that you could get out of here, so that's good. Hey, rock puncher. You can find their eggs somewhere as well, which is neat. Get yourself a baby rock pusher. How much do I want gold now versus do I need copper? Once I finish drilling this one, I'm probably going to want to empty the storage compartment on the back of my prawn suit. Hey, Hawk Dust. Good to see ya. Game is going well. I just made myself a prawn suit. I don't know how my submarine liked me bogarting one of its batteries, but... in order to make this, but I did. Glad you're able to join, though. I am trying to determine whether or not the spot that I'm currently building a base is a spot that I'm going to want a main base, or if I want this to be a peripheral base. And a lot of that's going to be determined by how easy it is to get to other parts of the map from it. Okay, cool. Let's mine this titanium, and then let's go look for a copper deposit, because I think some copper would be good. That's what my feeling is. Also, I'd like to go and mine... Or there's an alien artifact here that I'd like to go scan, because... yeah, at certain points, you unlock various technologies from scanning alien artifacts. And I'd like to see if this one is one that would let me make the quantum locker, which is very useful to have because it's... I mean, it could be more useful. It could let you make, like, quantum lockers that would store resources between bases, but all it really does is it lets you have compressed inventory space. But compressed inventory space is still more inventory space, so it's useful from that standpoint. Yeah, there's another drill arm. Let's leave the suit there. You might be able to get it in here, but...
It is both reassuring and unsettling to rediscover this site after being in storage for so long.
That's...
My connection to the network grows stronger,
Ah.
most likely. I hope you will
Okay.
continue to search for more of these.
That's Alan, our alien buddy. He lives in our head. We're trying to build him a body so he can stop living in our head. Let's see, that's titanium. I know there's copper deposits in here as well, because I've mined them on different playthroughs. Yeah, here's some. Here's some copper. Copper is going to be important for making an additional power cell to put back into my submarine. That feels kind of like an important thing to do. One thing that I do wish that they did was make it clearer how much, like how full your storage for the prawn suit is as you're mining. I think I have a bad angle on that. Let me check, actually. Okay, I can drill that last bit. So I'm going to want to figure out how easy it is to get to, like, Marguerite's base area from here. Okay, let's head back. That's some silver ore, which is very useful as well, but I have a decent amount of silver on hand. Just pick up that diamond. Inventory ain't quite full yet. There's some mineable ruby, which is weird. So in the first Subnautica, they had mineable lead nodes and magnetite and lithium. In this, they got rid of those ones. I don't think this is how you're supposed to use the rail system, but seems to mostly work. And in this game, they got rid of some of those mineable nodes, and I'm not quite sure why. Lead is the one that I feel most acutely. There's not a ton of uses for ruby in this game, especially compared to the previous one. I don't think. Okay, I do have the quantum locker now. Excellent. I'll want to make that. Because in the first game, the power cell charger required a couple of rubies. And this one it does not. So I think rubies were generally just more useful. I do feel like overall resources were a little bit better managed in the first Subnautica overall compared to this one. Even though there's other things I think this one does a lot better. It's really weird. It's very, like, horizontal in a lot of regards. Okay, well, anyway, I'm going to continue building this up. I have no idea how high I can get these. This ladder is going to be extremely good for, is it calisthenics? Okay, I need to go get more titanium from my prawn suit. There's going to be a ladder inside there, and it's going to instantly teleport you all the way up. So that's how this works. I think we can all agree that is quite the achievement. Okay. Yeah, I think I probably am good to go out from there at this point. Okay, let's drop off some resources in
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
my thing here if I can. Okay, I need an advanced wiring kit. I'm gonna need some copper from the back of my prawn suit here. Let's see, need one of those. Let's grab this wiring kit. No, I already have a wiring kit. I don't need another wiring kit. Computer chip. Advanced wiring kit. I'm gonna need a couple of those. Just trying to organize my brain right now. Because what I eventually want to do is put some spare supplies and stuff in that, but... Okay, well, anyway, let's go back down there and do some more mining.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What I'm getting a feel for right now is this seemed like a good place to put a base, but is it? And that's the question that I'm seeking to answer. I can't fall faster, can I? No. I can hit the down button, but it doesn't down any more than what I'm already doing. Now, unfortunately, a lot of the mining does require me to go kind of towards the end of the area, but... awkwardly stand on this. There we go. Get an angle on the titanium. Because there is a bunch of titanium down in that final room, but the thing is, I'm gonna like mine it out. So I might build a base here, but it might not be. Because my thinking was it would make a good area to build a base where you have easy access to like mining more raw resources to build it. But I'm kind of beginning to think maybe this is not the easy access to more raw resources that I was thinking it was. Because I have to drop down this big shaft and walk to the end of it, and okay, well, I cleaned that out, so that's good. There's a bunch of rubies in here that I don't need. Here's some more titanium in a basket. Sure, just drill it through the basket. That works. Apparently. Probably going to the Mercury streams would be the best course of action right now. I don't know. We'll just continue on as I am going for the moment. I need to go pop out and grab. Let's just pull the titanium out of here. Oop. What are you doing up here, Rock Puncher? I want to mine. You're in the way. You're in the way of my mining expedition. There we go. Success. A whole titanium. That was totally worth. But there is a lot of titanium along the walls and stuff down here, though. Doesn't know where to mine. Arm just flails wildly. It's like I like having to go places to go collect resources, but I also kind of don't. It's complicated. Speaking of, how are we doing on that front? We got a little bit more room. What am I hearing erupt, I wonder? Two more, I think, is good. Okay, that's probably good. I think my thing's full or close enough to it at this point that I'm going to make my way back up to where I'm trying to build the space. Bunch of diamonds. It's weird, like diamond is definitely more useful in this game than rubies, but it's interesting to just think about like what makes for compelling resource collection and stuff in games. And I do feel like this game, while there's a lot that I overall really like about it, I do feel that its resource collection starts off strong and then it kind of gets weaker as it goes on, and it could have really used more uses for some of the mid-game and later game resources that you get, just to make them feel like they're being actually useful, you know? Okay. It's the multi-purpose room. 2 plasteel ingots, right? Or the large room. Yeah. It is. Okay. I need an ion cube. Okay. First things first, let's get you going on one of these. I need an ion cube. Make my locker. Another titanium ingots. I want to grab these to put into my locker. Put the flashlight in there as well while I'm at it. There's a bug associated with that, by the way, where if you have it in the wrong spot, it makes really annoying noises. Let's grab some ribbon plants. I need some rubber. Batteries. Power cell. So I have special fins that make me recharge the batteries of my currently held item while I'm swimming, which means that I can charge my prawn suit while I'm or charge the battery in my sea glide while I'm using it, which is extremely useful. But as you may notice, that's the sea glide and not all the things. And that has some like things to consider as a result. With one of the big ones being can I catch you in the middle? Yeah, okay, cool. With one of the big ones, consequences being that like it's actually a good idea to swap batteries out. We've never really seen this game before. Yeah, it's kind of crafting survival type. The first one is a bit more in that line. This one is too, but this one has a bit more other stuff kind of going on to kind of adjust that. So in the first game, you basically survive your spaceship getting blown out of the sky by a gigantic alien super laser. Doesn't really explain what's going on at first, and you have to kind of figure it out. This game is more... you're going back to that same planet, but a different part of it, to figure out what happened to your character's sister, because she is... you basically got a notification that she died in some sort of accident, and your character, Robin, is like, her sister Sam was not careless. Like, this doesn't make any sense. She's kind of tipped off that something weird happened. She wants to investigate and figure out the truth. So you come down here to figure out the truth, and in the process of investigating the area, you stumble across an alien intelligence that downloads itself to your brain. So then you get the additional task of figuring out how to get the alien intelligence out of your skull. So that's fun. But a lot of the gameplay loops is just about finding new materials and new blueprints to build new stuff. So I really enjoy a lot about the game from that standpoint. But it does kind of... Oh, there's some lithium. It does kind of hit points where... I would like it to... getting somewhat distracted trying to catch fish. But it does hit points where like I kind of feel like I've done the crafting that I can do that's compelling and interesting, and then it's just like plot cleanup. And I enjoyed that the first time. I enjoyed exploring the plot and all that the first time. But
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen
Yeah, we'll go
remaining.
get some air. Everybody's gonna have like different things that they like, but yeah, I definitely feel like it hits a point where like the base building is kind of the part that I like best. And when I'm kind of out of that, I
Fuel intake.
feel a little bit, or like when I feel like I've done anything that I might be interested in doing that way in a playthrough, I kind of run out of steam a little bit after that first one. So, but I really like it. The underwater thing does. Got the hiccups here. The underwater thing does a really good job of sitting between like feeling alien while allowing you some freedom without being like a space game. Fits in a nice little spot is what I'm saying. Is this not? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my submarine because I want to turn those bladderfish into some water. But you do have things like water that you need to worry about and stuff like that, so. As you can tell from me talking about needing it. I'm going to pull this up here. Yeah, you don't actually get water from the fish. The fish has a naturally occurring like membrane that you can use for filtering. So you actually get the fish to use its physical properties to filter water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
It's actually what's happening there. But it is definitely weird sounding. Okay. I need more lithium. Just double checking that I don't have any on hand, and I do not. Okay, this is... Let's go build this stupid tall ladder. Like, I cannot express how ridiculous this ladder is.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
I saw it there for a second. There it is. Like, this ladder jumps you so far. Like, look at that ladder. It just goes down to the abyss. Kind of is rotated the wrong way, but whatever, I can walk around it. Okay. Ah, and now I have a bug where my sea moth is invisible. There's some bugs here and there in this game. Okay, let's go get some oxygen. Let's go try to find some more lithium. Should be able to just see it around, but like I know where it tends to hang out most, and it's not in this immediate area. Galena can hold lead, and you can never have enough lead, so you can make a water filtration device, but there isn't one in the for the submarines, so. Hi, Vent Garden. These guys are cool. Look at this. Look at this thing. Just floating around here, living its best life. Okay. Interesting. Oh, yeah, this is where the creepy music hits in. So lithium's going to be more over this way. Yeah, there's the mercury steam. I'm going to need to go explore that soon. Actually, while I'm here grabbing some quartz, it's not the worst idea. Maybe not the best idea. I'll grab 2 pieces of quartz. Those might erupt on me, so let's... better to avoid that happening. But there should be some lithium in this general area. There's also big angry bitey boys, but... there's usually a bunch up on this ridge. Not enough angry bitey boys, I guess, to make them want to put it here. By the way, this is a fumarole. A spot where hot gases vent. Oh, maybe it's this ridge that I'm thinking of. I want to make sure, like, these guys are okay, but it's the chelicerate that hangs out in this general area that's a problem. Also, the crash fish are going to make you slightly panic. So that's not ideal. Hang on, I need to go get some air. Oh, that's Delta Station Dock. I've seen over there. So here, this base, these areas were abandoned after some incidences that killed your character's sister, and so there's a bunch of like abandoned bases that you can find around with stuff, and there's also the wreck of the mercury stream. And I am really surprised at the lack of lithium, because there's usually just a lot of it in this general area, and I am not finding any of it. There's our sunken boat. I can grab some, get a load of that salvage. Anybody else play Mech Warrior 4 back in the day? I really like that game quite a bit. I remember I had to get a ganglionic cyst removed from my left wrist when I was a kid. And I remember playing a lot of Mech Warrior 4 while that healed. We had a nice Sidewinder joystick that I used, and I remember specifically controlling the accelerator with my elbow because I needed to keep my arm up, or my wrist up. So I had it bent. Here's some lithium. I had it bent upwards, and I used my elbow on the dial that would control some of that stuff. Another area that tends to be a little bit nerve-wracking. Hats. Boy howdy, do they know how to find your thalassophobia and grab it. I think the first game was a little bit worse in that regard, or a little bit more aggressive on the there are sea monsters and they're scary angle of things. I think this is mostly just the really loud, those guys, whose name I forget off the top of my head. I'm not in a hurry to scan one, though. Okay. I want to drink another fish. And I can make one of these. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad you're able to drop by for even just a little bit. I do appreciate it. Let's see. I should probably hang on to some of that quartz because it might be useful. Hey, pair of dice. Good to see you. Welcome, raiders. Welcome. It's great to have you here. It's been a while. But, well, I guess you probably haven't raided me before, have you? But you are very welcome. What am I trying to do? Moobot doesn't like all of the emotes. It's okay. Moobot goes overzealous. I'll just give it a slap on the wrist. I don't know, that's what people recommended using when I was first starting up streaming. I am doing pretty well. I am underwater. I need to find lithium. I should go eat something. Let's actually plant more of this antenna plant. Let's grab the fruit from that. And then plant more. Okay. I need to go try to find more lithium. I was having a weirdly difficult time finding some in the usual spots, so hopefully there will be a bit more forthcoming somewhere else. Did you play the original Subnautica? Just curious for frame of reference, because I can talk about this game individually, or I can talk about it in relation to the first one. Both are totally fine with me. Okay, you have played the first one. So compared to the first one, I would say Below Zero is a lot more breadth-focused rather than depth-focused in terms of exploration. You still want to drink your bladderfish. That one got a... Ooh, lithium. You can still make a filtration machine. I just don't have a spot to build one at this exact moment. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. I think overall on the net, I prefer Below Zero. I think that there's a number of things that I like about Subnautica, the first Subnautica, better. Yeah, it can definitely do that to me too. Definitely do that to me too. Okay. I should be able to make another plasteel ingot now. Let's see. I'm going to double check what I need for a fabricator, because I do need quartz. Okay, I thought so. I'm going to want one by that, where that ladder goes out. I'm going to want to make partitions inside of that. This is not going to be the only entrance to my base, but right now it is the entrance to my base. It's a little awkward.
Warning.
Emergency power only.
Oxygen
Production
production
offline. Okay, so... okay, I can make a partition there. Okay, that's all the more I'm going to do over that way. Okay. Yeah, I understand that one. Hello, Katsune's Myth, it looks like. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hopefully I read your name correctly. Okay. Let's put a fabricator right here. Oh, I need more titanium. That's easily remedied. My prawn suit should have Huzzah! Plenty of titanium in the back of my prawn suit. Actually grab more titanium. There. And I need a creepvine seed.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I need to build the power supply for this base. Maybe I want to put it in the lower area. Either way, I'm going to want to make some lubricant. And let's grab... I need lead. I have lead. Self. Okay, so that's coming off there. Let's see. Yes, that is what I want. Right, I need to make titanium ingots before I can do that. It's fairly similar in terms of like inventory space stuff to the first Subnautica. It's a little bit better in the sense that... How the heck did I manage to grab that from all the way over there? In the sense that you get the access to this quantum locker that you can carry around in your pocket and has 20 slots. So that gives you a little bit more inventory space there. Submarine stuff is just different because one of the big differences is you don't have the Seamoth and Cyclops. You instead have the Sea Truck and modules that you can attach to the back. So you can attach a bunch of storage modules if you want. And like a fabricator module and stuff, which you can see me using here. So, like, there's pros and cons to that change. There's going to be some people who are like, oh, but I really liked the Seamoth, or I really liked the Cyclops. But you can disconnect the modules and drive this front off like it's the Seamoth. It basically behaves like the Seamoth by itself. So you can't like just make random storage compartments inside your submarine, but this is a storage module and it's got decent space in it. This is the fabricator module. It has a little bit of storage over here. And then there's a couple of other modules you can make as well. You can make an aquarium module that'll automatically collect fish as you're going just out and about, which is really handy. You can make a sleeper module that has a jukebox and a bed in it. You can make a... let's see, what are some of the other modules you can make? You can make a module to haul the prawn suit. I'm going to deconstruct that window because I'm going to put a multi-purpose room back there. I'm going to make that a nuclear reactor. I have decided. Let's see, I think there's 6 total. Yeah, I do feel like inventory management's one of this game's weaknesses. The thing that I personally would like to see is I personally would like to I personally would have liked it if this game had a like the same ideas as this quantum locker, But if you could like make quantum storage space that would be shared between your bases, but like required a base to be able to like use it, of course. I think that would have been good. Well, I have the resources to make a reactor rod, so let's do that. I'm going to need some of those. So I don't know if that's something they'll consider for the next one or not, but that's what I would like. Plasteel ingot, advanced wiring kit. So I need another plasteel ingot, so I'm going to need to go find more lithium. I don't have a specific lurk command, but you are certainly free to lurk. Lead. So I need lead. I need an advanced wiring kit. Do I have a regular wiring kit? I'm going to need bunches of things. Okay, let's... Let's put some of this stuff away. Yeah. We can definitely chat there too. Let's go ahead and make some copper wire. The thing I need is I need another table coral. As well. Okay, let's do this. Let's disconnect those and take this back to my twisty vent space, because I should be able to go get some table coral over that way. I should have some water waiting for me. And there's some food there as well. All of which are important things, TM. It's really important to realize that you can just drop the modules off the back of your sea truck.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Because when you don't realize you can do that, it makes it a lot, like, it does so much for your ability to navigate. And not realizing that's going to just be a huge detriment. Let's see. There, that'll help. Drink some water. I'm gonna grab some lantern fruit. Okay, I need table coral and galena. I see some table coral over here. Yep. Here's some more table coral. Let's see. It's one of those things where it's like, how much table coral do I want to grab right now? Especially when I'm carrying some fruit with me that I'm going to want to plant in this new base I'm making. And I'm going to need to harvest some galena. Because I need a lot of lead. Okay, I'm going to say that's enough table coral for now. I need to save the rest of the space for galena. I'm going to go grab some air. Set up this oxygen plant down here. Galena, I've noticed, tends to lurk on like the undersides and stuff of things. So it's a lot easier if I had found some magnetite already and could have made the computer chip. But I currently don't have any magnetite. So that's limiting, because I could set the scanner room to find it, but without having the chip to stream that to my HUD, that's not terribly useful. Here's some. And unfortunately, it looks a lot like Argentite, which has a chance for silver. Lead is a lot more accessible in the first Subnautica, and I don't know why they made it so hard to get in this one. I need 2 more pieces. Because like in the first one, you could find mineable lead knot, like outcroppings, like that you could go to with your thing and get it. And the resources were just a bit differently arranged. At this point, I feel like magnetite's the most important thing to go find, so that way I can... That's limestone. I don't need that. Okay, 2... Time for some water. Let's see.
Warning.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining. That's part of the sea truck, which I already have. Hey, Arctic Ray. I mean, it's going to be right there. I might as well scan it, right? And yes, that is a different voice on the PDA. It's not an Alteran PDA. It is...
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
It is actually XenoWorks, which is the company that Robin works for that was acquired by Altera. She's gone rogue.
Oxygen.
Yeah, okay. We'll go get some oxygen. Okay, I also need more lithium. Which should be fine. Let's go grab my sub and head that direction. Yeah, I've got those at the other base though. Okay. Let's check to see if I've gotten any water in my filtration machine. No. Okay. If we had, I would have wanted to make sure I grabbed it before heading out, but... Hey, Salty Grease. Good to see you. Okay, let's see if I can manage to avoid getting that way. This way. Having problems with sea monsters trying to eat my submarine. Let's go see if I can find some lithium. See, I know there's another spot of wreck out here. Yeah, those guys are loud. More than they are straight threatening. I mean, they're not threatening. They're just Very intimidating. There's some... Is there any more around here? Get my repair tool out. So who else remembers the Aquanauts? Y'all play with those Legos as a kid? I was a big fan. That's why I named my ooh, lithium. That's what I named my submarine. Is after that. See, this is what I was expecting earlier, and I came by here earlier and there was no lithium, and I don't know what was up with that. But now there's plenty of lithium, so yay. Inventory is full. Okay, well, when your inventory is full, that's a key sign it's time to go back. Just go around the south side of the island here. I don't like this island being in the middle of the map. It kind of does weird things to your traversal lines. There's a bunch of copper and quartz up here. Might need to get my prawn suit up here and mine some of that. Here we are. Now the awkward thing is I have to make sure I park this here. Because I need my thing here. Where did I put... There, I need... Oh. Well... That's awkward.
Warning.
Emergency power only. Yes.
Oxygen production offline.
Water filtration machine. I probably wanted that copper wire for something else, but whatever. It don't matter none. Where did I... Here it is. You know what? I probably wanted that copper wire to make, like, an advanced wiring kit. But that's okay. I can make more copper wire. Okay, now where did I stick that? There's that ingot. I do wish that you could make some sort of power supply that used the... see, I have the rod. Okay, cool. Some sort of power supply that used the ion cubes to power a base. I think that would have been really cool. And I also feel like you should have been able to power a base off of... oh, okay, that's not going to work yet. That makes sense. Off of power cells. Okay, let's drop that in there. Don't need that going anymore.
Power restored. All primary systems online. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Excellent. Okay, I've gotten everything out of that thing's storage. Cool. I need aerogel. Let's see. I want some interior stuff as well. Okay, that doesn't matter right now. I have some gel sacks down here. I'm gonna eat those. So I'm curious if putting the nuclear reactor all the way down there will keep it from thrumming up here much. Seems to have. That's exciting. Okay, I need to go grab a ruby. Which I should have in the back of this. I'm gonna pilot this to be a bit closer. There's a ruby. I'm right over here, so I might as well use this one. Okay. That's gonna help. I'm just gonna try to grab some more titanium to build some planters with. I'm apparently just gonna get precious metals instead, which is par for the course, really. You try to get the precious metals and you get titanium. You try to get titanium, you get the precious metals. Except this is actually complaining about is clearly solving the problem. Or not, as the case may be. I like the idea of these large rooms. The actual practicality of them is maybe less exciting. There we go. You kind of explain what I mean by that. There's very limited outward points, so you can have maybe 8 connections on one of these guys, and that includes things like windows and stuff. So it just kind of feels a bit limited in some of your options. Now you could make like an kind of a strict interior space, and I think I may do that here. I'm gonna need a lot more titanium though, because I might just... Okay, I might just make a small room off of this area. Maybe. Or I could have it go over here and have something come off of there. I'll have to think about that. Well, for now, I want to go grab more titanium. So let's go mining. Go into the mines, do some mining. Seems appropriate. Stomp on some fish. Drink some water as we drop down this large mining shaft. There we go. That takes a little bit. Not sure when I would ever need that much ruby is the thing. There's just so much ruby down here. Like, you could use diamond in the first game to make reinforcements for your hulls, and it's not really a... That's upgrade module's gone in this game. I don't know. It must be kind of hard, though, to figure out how you want to balance the usage and requirements of resources for these sorts of games. It's like, that's definitely an important thing to consider. Like, okay, well, how do you want to do this? Okay, I'm gonna go empty storage. As much as I can, anyway. Seems to be that much. Some copper and gold. That's definitely something that can be useful. Let's actually grab some more copper. I'm good on gold at the moment, but copper I definitely feel a bit lower on. Some of this titanium. Did you dislodge a resource? Oh, just a rock with titanium in it? Interesting. That's cool. Okay, where's vehicle storage? Okay, I still have room for 6, I think that was. I wish I could make the mining more interesting and exciting for my own sake as well as yours, but it just kind of is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna call that good. I'm pretty sure I'm full up on everything anyway. So let's return to base. Oh, let's land on a fish in the process. It's very easy to clobber a fish by accident in this game. Just something that kind of happens as you're going about your normal whatever activities. As far as I'm concerned, it's fish's fault for not being aware enough of what's going on around them. Do you need to let that purple meter that is my jump jets refill? There's an exit to this place somewhere, and I seem to have misplaced it. It's over here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. I would like a bit of reinforcement over here. And ideally, one over there as well. Let's go grab some more resources from my prawn suit. Excellent. Plants are growing. This is what we like to see. What am I trying to build? They don't like you to have multiple, like, in-progress things at a time. So if you start doing that, they will kind of cut you off. Now, you could make a thing that's just entirely interior spaces, but... I kind of want to put a window right there. I need to go grab some glass. I think I have some glass on my thing here. I also need to go grab some just raw quartz. Yeah, I have both. Excellent. So I need quartz because quartz is used for doors. All right, I need to go finish this window. I'm going to put doors on either side of that. And then I guess I can put a door here. Yeah, okay. That door is directly into that, so maybe that's not a good spot to have one. I do kind of like having two doors on that, though, for some reason. I'm going to want interior grow bed here-ish. It's going to be for stuff that I don't have yet, so that's awkward. Let's see. Let's grab more of the resources from here. I think I want to go ahead and make some storage lockers. Let's see, I think I actually want a larger floor locker here for like miscellaneous stuff. Let's just put 3 lockers here. Titanium, quartz, gold and copper. Put some of this copper in here. I want another one. For silver, I guess. Let's put this gold in here. There's one more titanium in this storage hatch. That's cool to swim up towards. That's really cool to swim up towards. I like that. I want to go grab some quartz as well. There's just whatever I can grab from these. Oh, a little bit of salvage over here. That's neat. Would not have expected it. Usually the salvage is localized to the wrecks of the Mercury stream, which I don't associate with right here. So that was interesting to find. Okay, this is mostly, yeah, non-quartz resources. Oh, let's do this. Well, Ooh, lithium.
Warning.
Yeah, I
30
know.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay. I'm not sure exactly where my base is from here off the top of my head, and I need to get to oxygen, so we're just gonna go surface.
Oxygen.
There's where we need to go. I haven't built the control room yet, so, Ow. Well, that was just rude. I think we can all agree on that. Okay, let's get started at least on this control room. If I can even put it over here. No, I wasn't thinking about that. Yeah, no, there's no way that fits there. That's a friggin' cliff. Okay, that's where that room is. Can I put the control room off of that? No. That's where the water filtration device is. I could put the control room off of this. That's a real best laid plans of mice and men situation right there. That I could do that. I like glass compartments. Okay, let's just go back and grab my prawn suit and go to that area where I had all that quartz I could mine. Actually, still growing, but I got some water, so you know that's something. Hang on. I've got places to put some of this stuff. Let's put some of this stuff places. Put minerals over here. So that's gonna have like diamond, uranite, gold, silver. Put lithium in here. Okay, whatever, that's good enough. Titanium in there. That's where I'm gonna want to put other things, but I figured I might as well open up a little bit of inventory space. Let's drop a save. Then I want to drink some water, unaware that that was going to finish much more quickly than I thought.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Best to go. Was it along here? This is where I'm trying to remember where I saw those mineable quartz nodes, and not 100% succeeding. I think it was... It's up here somewhere. Oh, I'm happy to grab some more lithium, though. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. Here's where that copper and quartz was. I'm just focused on the quartz for now. I don't need the copper. There's a couple of quartz mining nodes. I wonder... I was going to say, I wonder if I can get some geothermal to the area, but it doesn't matter that much. I'll probably mine some copper since I'm in the area and there's some nodes, and I should have inventory space for it. Oh, but there's another quartz thing up there. Okay, I'm going to mine this quartz, pull stuff out of the back of this thing, and then see how much space I've got. Might need to close my window soon. It was cooler this morning, but I think it's starting to warm up. I'll know I'm done mining when the drill icon disappears, by the way. Yeah, let's just take all of this out of here. Beautiful. There it is. Okay, just trying to get a better view for some of this. It really is interesting how much of a difference, like, just being familiar with where things are in the game makes. I have this prawn suit in less than 6 hours of playtime in this file. Because I just know where to go to find things. It just makes such a big difference. Okay, yeah. We'll mine this copper and then we'll go back to base. And continue making that base. Yeah. It's over there. We're gonna ignore that copper because I don't trust there's anything that there's enough space to kind of store it in.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. This is very awkward. There we go. Oh. Good. I can just make some titanium. Okay, that's enough of that for the moment. That's a lot of enameled glass if you want to make a large, or if you want to glass in a large thing. I want to put a control room. Can I actually, if I pull that one apart, can I put the control room here? Yes, okay. I think I'm going to put a control room followed by a scanner room. That needs an advanced wiring kit now, though, so... And begin transferring stuff from there to here. I feel like this is a central enough location to use as a primary base, so... Let's see. I can put some of this gold away. Grab some copper. It's not the button I meant to click. I meant to click this one. Wait. I also need to go all the way and click the last button that makes the thing. Let's put some windows in this place. Okay, I also want a scanner room. Okay, I don't know why I can't put that there. I don't think there's anything else that I have left unmade that I was trying to make, right? There we go. Let's make this space black. The bright yellow stripe. And a second stripe that is like a cyan. Nah, just go red. Let's just put the name in white. There. That'll make for an interesting look. Boy, that takes a while to grow, doesn't it? Let's put random stuff in there for the moment. I'm gonna eventually want to be a bit less random. That's not now. Oh wait, could I not make a scanner room here because it was... Yeah, okay, it intersects with that. But if I put like one of these here, a scanner room would intersect with my base in an awkward way. And over here is the... Yeah, that's that. I could put stuff coming off of... Let's see. What if I put the scanner room... Hang on, that was not indicating it would connect up. That feels like it would connect up. What's going on inside there? Like, is there... Yeah, I don't think that would actually connect. I think it runs into this pillar. This goes around over to here. We're able to meet our power demands easily enough. Good. Yeah, that helps. This area feels kind of big and open.
I have something important to share.
Another artifact.
Yes, although
You cannot know for sure what it is, but it is certainly of significant import. I know.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, let's grab our decorations. Some of our other miscellany. What I'm thinking about right now... Okay. Sounds good, Kitsune. What I'm thinking about right now is just how do I want to try to arrange stuff and what other things do I want coming off of this. So, for example, right now I have that coming off over there. And I'm wondering, do I want to have a... do I want to have separate stuff coming off of here? And do I like this room as is? Or do I want to move this room to the center of the space and leave myself more hallways? Because this is using 2 nodes that I can attach stuff to as well as part of the considerations. So I may want to adjust some of that. Because I'm trying to figure out what would actually be useful. Man, that is a cool view, though. I think I left some copper in the back of that. Let's think about this. Because over here is actually the more useful direction to build from. What if I move the eating area over to here? Okay, let's think about this. I'm gonna put... Okay, those are useful there. I'm gonna put... Not the nutrient bar. Put those things over there. Okay, I'm going to deconstruct this. And then I'm going to deconstruct this L compartment and put the water filtration module here. Because over here goes out. I don't need this grow bed just yet. I'm probably... I mean, I can leave these plants over here. That doesn't really matter. I'm going to deconstruct that window. And then I can put interior partitions like so. And then put a door right there. I should have some more quartz. So that allows me to be able to come in here. And then have this be this separate space. There. Take that down. I'll leave that wall as is, I think. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn it in like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's just a little crafting area. And maybe turn that in like that. No, I don't like that. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that too much right now. Okay, let's finish deconstructing this. Deconstruct this. So what I'm thinking is I can come over here. Put in this and then one of these guys. And then I can put the Koppa base control room. Which, who knows how this is going to work? I don't. Let's see, I'm going to put that over here. Let's see if it remembers it because of what it's attached to. Looks like it does, so that's good. Yeah, excellent. Okay, cool. I want to change the PRAWN Suit to this color. And this to green. Let's make these artifacts yellow. Okay, cool. Okay, that's an improvement. So then this is here. And then I can make the scanner room coming off of that. This area is kind of large, but I'm going to put this interior grow bed over here. We'll put other things in here as well. Make it a little bit more decorated. It's kind of the, like, food area. That's going to have other things, but I'm okay with those things being over there. Okay. Let's grab some of these, like, posters and stuff. Okay, there it is. It's showing up weirdly. Okay, let's just put this over here. Okay, well you can't see that because of Who knows why? Okay, yeah, that's just not going to show up there. That's fine. Well, that will probably fix itself later. Spy plane schematics. Let's put an abstract art over here. It'll also probably show up better later. Yeah, that one's a nice one. It's from Subnautica 1. Okay, I do want to put those in, but I'm going to need a shelf for those, so. We will be making shelving units later. Those are really good because they also heal you, in addition to their other benefits. We will not concentrate too much on that right now. Okay, okay, so I'm gonna want a scanner room coming off of here. Oh, I don't have my multi-purpose, or I don't have my habitat builder equipped. Do I want it there? I don't know. We'll have to determine in the daytime. Let's get some more stuff out of here. Okay, this locker's not empty. Let's put some of the flares in there and some of the flares in here. Okay, yeah, that one's fine. This one's just a locker now. I also want to make an alien containment area. Once I get the alien containment from the Mercury stream, obviously. It's kind of a prerequisite. I have a control room. I don't need that. I need a scanner room. Like an observatory. The lead for that glass is a bit annoying. Wow, that has quite the look at night, doesn't it? Okay, I should be able to put the bed in the bedroom, at least.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Some miscellaneous. I like Danielle's bed. There, let's go ahead and make it daytime. Yeah, some of these just don't want to render well. Can I make an executive desk? Yeah. I can put some stuff on that. That'll work. Let's put some of those flares in here. And this extra first aid kit. Those things. Flowering spores, random plant. That. Oops. I guess diamond and nickel goes in here for now. Gold and copper. Silver and lithium. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Perfect. All right. Let's see how long that save takes, eh? Not too long. So priorities at the moment are titanium. Let's go see if there's anything else I need to get from the back of this. That's empty, empty, empty. That has some random stuff in it. This has some flares that I want to keep there. Let's pull these out to stick in here. Be able to make use of those later. But not yet. Excellent. Okay. Let's head south for the moment. Hey, rock punchers. Should head towards the vent gardens, yeah? I'm gonna want to definitely come over here with... Oh no, this is a different area than I thought it was. Okay, you know what? Let's go to Phi. Let's just go over there. Should be kind of more this way a little bit. Bridge is... I think it's somewhere this way. Hang on, you know what? I have something to help with this. Yeah, okay, it's north of Delta, so... There's a spot to get up near the, the thing. There's fish that are fish, and then there's fish that are particle systems. Or at least they feel like particle systems to me.
Hollow chamber in iceberg interior detected.
Ooh. That's exciting. Oh, there's so much good potential mining over here, too. Those guys aren't aggressive, but they can damage you. Might sound like a bit of a weird distinction to draw, but... yeah, it's exactly where I wanted it to be. Okay, I just want to grab a couple of those. So many of them. It's an ore vein, y'all. It's full of ore. Okay, let's go back to the submarine, because I don't know that I want to spend a whole lot of time in a location I can drown in. I do like Violet Bow, though. It's very pretty. It's an eye jelly. Okay. This is a cool little area. I think you can find eggs of almost every single creature. It's in these areas. Crash. I know you can find a lot of the predators for sure, which makes it much easier to scan them. This is the spot I'm thinking of. Heck yeah, it is. Okay. We're gonna get the audio bug. But yeah, we'll go with Phydoc here. The bug is that holding or like having that, like putting it in your inventory without it going through your hands first will leave the sound effect that it makes persistent, which is kind of annoying. I might build a base up here on land at some point as well, but it's not a high priority to me. See, I want to generally head south right now. There are some thermal vents. Right.
All Terra facility beacon detected nearby.
Yeah.
Unique identifier. Phi Robotics Center.
Let's go through this cave. Caves are warming. So, that's good. These are also fantastic. Those will warm me up and also help fill me up. Also, there's a Pathfinder tool up here in case you didn't find... There's another one that you can find somewhere. I don't really use a Pathfinder tool. I don't find it to be particularly useful. But it's a really nice thing to have for those who are maybe a little bit more directionally challenged and need help finding their way. I'm going to grab a couple more peppers. They will also heat you up if you're feeling chilly. As you can imagine, can be quite useful. Grab some of those. Got some decent space for stuff still. This is the sort of thing that I was talking about that will... be useful. I don't think there's anything specifically over here at this landing pad. There's just this beacon. Sound of what sounds to me like a phone ringing or something, but it's not. It's just some sort of trill in the alarm or in the music. There's a lot of important
Phi
stuff over
Robotics.
here.
This is where Sam worked.
New blueprint synthesized.
Okay, I put in my thing. There. This will make it a bit easier to see. This is better properties for visibility than the other thing does. There's some magnetite around back here, which is very useful. I know the screen's jumping a little bit as I'm trying to get this last piece of magnetite that doesn't want to be got. It just doesn't want to be gotten, so we're just not going to. Another nice thing about this game is you can run with your arm holding a tool out in front of you, which is really helpful, as you can imagine.
Sam loved working here with her spy penguins.
Do all humans like work?
The lucky ones do.
Are you lucky?
I used to think I was.
I already have the recipe for the spy pingling, so that would just give me some titanium.
This must have been Sam's room. But something's not right.
Okay, I've managed to acquire some good titanium, which is nice. Yeah. Cold suit is good to grab. An aquarium with some fish in it. Ooh, some leafy veins. That's neat.
New blueprint synthesized.
Yeah, scan that. Can take the first aid kit. Let's put some stuff away. in here. I'll stick one of those in there too, just preserve that sample. My inventory was getting full. So I've got, hang on. Okay, that might help. Yeah. Let's put that away.
Combined with a frozen water source,
Yeah, that's good to
water
get.
purification tablets can create drinkable water as you explore the snowy surface.
I don't know that there's anything else down in here specifically. I think I've... Oh, Snow Fox fragment. Happy to get that. Snow Fox is okay. I want to put some of those away. One of those. I can see that being very useful. An action there. Yeah, there's a lot, like, fewer certain random things to pick up, which is fine. In the kitchen. Let's eat a couple of those, free up some space. Ah, you can get the fridge here. Excellent. The fridge will allow you to preserve certain foods. It's nice, but not... It doesn't really do that much. There's a picture frame I can actually scan. I think that's the only scannable one in the game, which is kind of weird. There's definitely not as much to get here as there would be if I'd come here earlier. I'd gone elsewhere and gotten some more scannables. But there's still some useful and important stuff. Teleporter. Okay, I think that's some of the major things over here. I've gotten a decent amount of titanium. Bunk. There's a lot more exploration I can do, but until I have the spy pangling, a lot of it's not worth doing. I haven't made the spy pangling yet, so... she might pretend that hurts her legs a little bit. Inventory is full. Okay, that's fine. You can see the value of having one of those around to eat. Huge boost to my warmth. I want one of these. This will go off any moment. Warm me up. Okay. Okay, let's head back to the boat. That's all I really need from over here. For the time being. I'll need more later, but that can be later's business. I was gonna go look for synthetic fibers, but oh, I should actually go make sure I get the scan for hydraulic fluid. Yeah, because I'm gonna need to make that before I come back here, or when I go up this way anyway. And having the scan for that on hand would be most helpful.
There is something of significance beyond this bridge. It was important to Altera, but more important to me.
Will it help us build you a body?
I believe so, yes.
It, in fact, will. It's interesting to see the areas where there are, like, there's these warm spigots, I guess. There's the actual dock. Twisty Events is actually a little bit closer, but the Koppa base is closer to other things. Let's see what the hydraulic fluid needs. I don't remember offhand. These require the frost vase plant, so that's why I was grabbing that. Okay, that's not too bad to make, but it's very much a not here sort of thing. It's a good area to come with a prawn suit to do some mining. You might actually be able to get everything that you need in the immediate vicinity, depending upon how, if there's any gel sacks in the immediate area or not. What's that? Oh, that is. Huh. Let's actually explore here a little bit. I'm gonna put some of this stuff in my inventory away. It's a lot of extra batteries. I don't need that many extra batteries lying around. This is a grav trap. The gravity trap is useful for some stuff, but I don't have a ton of need for it. It helps you with fishing specifically. Need to get it unlocked, but not of an immediate huge benefits to me. But still, it's nice to grab. That was weird. I think I was a little too close to it to pick it up. I can put some of those in the aquarium I'm going to build, or the alien containment facility, rather. There's a lot of grav traps over here. This is some good titanium. What this is. This is copper. You can tell by its appearance. Alright, let's... I think I just want to head back towards my base at the moment. That was funny. Thunk. And just smears across the windshield. Okay, so there's a ton of grav traps in that particular kelp forest, which is very interesting. There's also some lithium here. I'm gonna grab this lithium, because that's useful to have on hand. One of the things that I do wish that was in this game is I wish that there was some sort of base component you could make that would attach to C-Truck modules. Or rather that you could attach C-Truck modules to. I think that would be very handy. Okay, let's... Each individual module can get hurt, but it's usually only the front that does. Yeah, that would be an absolutely ridiculously tall stack. Okay. I think I want the scanner room... I always put the builder on 3, so I got my brain confused. I think I want the scanner room here. Does that need to be further out? Okay, that looks like that needs to be further out. Let's prep some of that. Need glass.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Yep, hydraulic fluid. And some more glass. Let's put some of this titanium away. I need like 5 of it. I need 2 copper, a gold. I can put this silver and lithium away. I could put that random piece of quartz away. And I need... No, still don't need that. This. Okay. Scanner room. Right here. Excellent. I kind of want an observatory somewhere, but this is going to be a multi-purpose room. That's where I'm going to put the aquarium and stuff. Once I get to that point. Okay. And then silver can go in the silver spot. Remember to hang in there. And Alien Intruder, which is a fictional card game. Fictional in-universe card game. Okay. Few more things to get from here. Those are notable. And these. Empty. That one has the launcher thingy in it. Empty. Empty, empty. And then, does this have anything? Just the flares. Okay. You know what? Never mind. I was going to say, let's put the flares with the other thing, but if I take that module off, or something else, then, you know, that's fine. I'm going to think about that, because you can vertically stack stuff, and I think I might want to vertically stack the alien containments. I don't even have the ability to do an alien containment just yet anyway. Ah, yes, Snow Fox hover pad. Excellent. Let's grab a couple more titanium. Build that. I have my scanner room now. I'm going to pull the observatory off because I don't need it at the moment. Okay, let's grab this pepper from my quantum storage. Got a couple more posters and some framed art as well, so that's good. Put this large filtered water in there. The idea... More spy pangling schematics, because that needs to go into different places. Yeah. I really want to make sure you get some spy pangling schematics. You know? It's very important. Okay, grow that there, and here can get the frost vase. That'll have other stuff later. I can put a fridge in there, which is probably going to be one of my plans. I think the fridge is like glass and some stuff. So. Fridge is glass to titanium. Okay, computer chip and magnetite. I thought that's what it was. That's going to be a little bit annoying. I just saw that I have a minerals thing that I put over here. Put this magnetite in here. Let's make some copper wire. I will need that. Computer chip basically requires me to go get some stuff that I don't have. Table coral. I can make my fridge. Let's make my fridge. I don't know why that sometimes flickers, even when the batteries aren't low. It just does, which is kind of weird, I think. I'm gonna put the fridge right next to the water purifier. Okay, let's drop the salt off. Trying to think through what my priorities are at the moment. Let's eat some lantern fruit. I think it's visiting the Mercury stream stuff. I can get a bunch of materials near there. Oh, you know what? I need to go get the laser cutter before that's... Okay, let's just head back up that way. Oh my goodness, I'm having navigational nightmares. I should have gone around the other side, but whatever, I went around this side. And I clicked terribly and crashed into everything. It was a disaster. But we're okay. You know what? Because I'm in the area, it wouldn't be a bad idea to come over here and see what stuff I can pick up. Getting hung up on stuff here is what I'm doing. Okay, this is not anywhere approaching as level as I looked. I wish this had a level that I could use to reference, but it does not. Okay. I saw a bunch of wreck bits here floating around. Happy to grab a little bit more lithium. There's so many of those guys in this area. They really are just like more intimidating screamers than they actually are dangerous, but boy are they good at that. Intimidating screaming. So there's going to be some stuff I won't be able to get in here just because I need a laser cutter, including most of the more plot relevant stuff. But free copper wire, so you know that's nice. Oh, that was also nice. Just free titanium ingot lying around. Oh wait, that's glass. Bonk. Okay, maybe there's not much I can do here until I get a laser cutter. That's fine. I was mostly wanting to get a load of that salvage, because it's a very good source of some of my massive titanium needs. I think that's the direction I may want to go for. More stuff. Okay, that's towards the pilot's last known location. That'll take me towards the other Mercury Stream wreck, which is not like the worst or anything of a place to go, but... Oh, yeah, one of those guys. Those guys are kind of annoying. There's another wreck around here, too. But I need to remember the limits of my own depth. Okay, I want to go to the vent garden. I need to get a laser cutter. So let's prioritize laser cutter at the moment. That seems like a good higher priority. But I do want to go find the other area where that wreck is. Actually, or you know what? Oh, there's a bunch of good stuff down here. But I want to make sure I'm mostly alone before I go hopping out to scan stuff. Okay, that's fabricator module. Yeah, aquarium is good. Boy, they give you so freaking many batteries. That startled me. The fumarole over there going off. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. And then a little bit of lithium, because why not? I believe this is where a sea truck or something fell over here and didn't have a good time. There can be a large angry shrimp in the area. I know that's somewhat contradictory in terms, but I would like to avoid...
Significant geothermal activity detected.
Yeah.
Beware of high pressure and temperatures.
Okay, you're intimidating but not threatening. Sleeper module is nice to get as well. Not particularly critical, but nice to get. There's the money load right here. That's what we really wanted from over here. Like, there's other stuff that's useful. This leads down into a nice cave system that I do want to go and explore a little bit now. Yeah, right here is why. I don't need to go super deep in here. This will eventually lead into a crystal cave area that has a lot of important stuff we'll need later, but there's another route in there that I kind of prefer. I want to try to get the sea truck docking module, though. Its fragments are in this general area. Because that would be very useful. That lets you haul the prawn suit behind the sea moth, or this behind the sea truck. So getting access to that is very good. There is actually an alien artifact down here that I think I might scan as well. I think I should have the oxygen for it.
Perhaps its data will tell me something useful. I have collected enough data to extrapolate the location of a component necessary to assemble my body. I will provide a signal.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay. 30
Warning,
seconds? That should
30
be
seconds of oxygen
fine.
remaining.
If I get low enough. I'm getting low enough.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
How do humans function with such a fallible and inferior body?
Excuse you? My body is anything but inferior. I work hard for my body to be able to do what it does.
Yes, but its overall form is not ideal. For example, consider its use of primitive ball and socket joints.
Is there anything you don't find primitive? Humans bartered with evolution to get more brain wrinkles and opposable thumbs.
It is true the opposable thumb is excellent, but all corporeal forms are temporary. The ability to be reborn when a body breaks down is paramount.
My body is my own and I cherish it. It grows with me. Humans have one life. We plant trees we can never experience the shade of. We build for the next generation.
Noble, but again, truly inefficient.
You are incredibly frustrating, you know that?
I hope to see the forms of my people again.
There's another little bit of wreck here with some useful supplies. If I had a friggin' laser cutter, I could be getting access to some of the deeper parts of this, but instead I will have to settle for not having access to some of those deeper parts. But I will drop this. Just call that the side rack, I guess. That encompasses what it is well enough as any other phrase I could use. I do want to be able to come back here potentially to retrieve more materials and stuff. So, I feel like this has been a very successful resource gathering expedition that is now making me want to return to base with some of these resources I have been gathering. My original plan was to go get goodies from the sea monkeys in terms of trying to find laser cutter, but I found spiral plant clippings, and that is way more valuable to me to make use of right now. So we're just gonna make our way back. I also got a lot of titanium to salvage out of wreck. So probably gonna want to wrap up shortly anyway. It's almost 4 p.m. Let's see. I put the spiral plant clippings here? Yeah. I'm gonna go plant it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's such a fast way to get up. Alright, let's pop this. I don't know how many of these I've got, but quite a few, I think, so. Okay. I'm going to go build a multi-purpose room below this. And also above it. I need some lithium. I want to go build some reinforcements. Let's see, that'll let me get several more. Yeah, that'll be good. I need that with Ruby to do some stuff too. I need to make a modification station, actually, now that I think about it. Reinforcements. Why does putting reinforcements all the way down here benefit my base all the way up top? So I don't know. I'll take it, though. Do I have... Yeah, okay, that's good. Spiral plant is growing somewhere. We will see it eventually. It's weird to me that those don't have eating sounds that they play, but... I do eventually want to put a vehicle upgrade thing here. I'm gonna get that started. It's probably gonna annoy me because it's probably gonna... That is not what I meant to do. Yeah, a bunch of quartz and copper in here. Okay, modification station is... Ooh, lead. Don't know how I feel about that. That also requires computer chip? Okay, I just need a bunch of computer chip components, apparently. I'm going to make a couple more things of copper wire. It compresses the copper. I have a bunch of it, and a lot of it's going to need to be copper, or going to need to be copper wire anyway. Okay, let's see. I might just go back to my other base, which has a modification station already. That needs 2 ruby synthetic fiber. I don't have any lead over here, do I? No. We need 3 rubies. Some of that, a piece of glass. Synthetic fibers is why you need that for. And I grabbed a diamond. Okay, so I need lead. I basically just need lead for this. I need lead and other thing. Got a lot of metal salvage. Do I want to try putting this stuff away? I think I'm just gonna grab metal salvage and drop it off just as is into my titanium locker. There, that's fine. Let's just go back. I need to... It's just so freaking dark right now. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna bring some copper wire. Magnetite and gold. So I can make a scanner room chip. That's eventually going to be really cool, but I'm going to need a lot of quartz because I want to blast that out. I feel like I know. I think he has to get pretty close. I don't think the range of that thing is huge. But it's just a short jaunt over to this space. Okay. You know what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to disconnect this. Because this needs power.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
How are we doing on power here? We're maxed out. That's good. That's good. Yeah, filtration complete. That's excellent. How are you doing? Down to 1 root pustule. Not ideal, not ideal. Okay. Let's go find some stuff for making me the computer chip I need. There should be a bunch actually down near where that thing is. I also need... I don't need more of that right now. I mean, more titanium will be useful, but this is near where the sanctuary is. Where I found him. But there should be some in there. I don't feel like going in there, though. I'm looking for it. Okay. That's not what I'm looking for there. Okay, I see some glowing over there. I'm just gonna grab this oxygen first. Too many batteries. Don't need that many. Batteries floating around. It took a shockingly long period of time for me to realize that I could just cycle the full battery out of my thing for a partially used one, by the way. For the record, it's a really good tactic to be able to charge batteries, but for some reason the idea of doing it just did not cross my mind for absolute ages. It's like, oh, I'm always charging the Sea Glide because I'm using that to get around. Therefore, my charged fins are charging it. And translating that to, I can pull that full battery out and put a low battery in and put that full one into something else. Just took way too long to figure out. It feels like the sort of thing that is like, oh, in retrospect, this is so obvious. Why didn't I think of this earlier? You know, it's in that sort of territory. Oh, there's a bunch. That's good. Yep. Get out of here. Did a little bit of damage, but that's easily dealt with. Okay, some Galena would be good at this point. But rather than... I mean, this is Argentite. Yeah, Galena and Argentite look very similar. They're not the same shape. Galena's a little bit smoother and Argentite's a little bit rougher.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
So they're not like identical or anything, but it's very easy to not be able to distinguish the two. And that's definitely something I have struggled with. For sure. Hmm. Oh yeah, those parts. Interesting. I want that glass though. Okay. Okay, that ran out. I knew that was coming. We'll worry about that in a moment. Let's actually take some of these. These won't last nearly as long as the other things that I put in there, but it's better than nothing. You can see that these give some health. So I'm just gonna stuff myself full of those. Okay, let's go to my scanner room. Galena. I went right past it. I had to have because I didn't see it. Okay. That'll make that searching a lot easier. Once that kind of propagates out, you can already see it beginning to help. There we go. Oh man, that's a good start. Okay, I should be able to make enameled glass now. And then use... Where did I stick that modification station? Stick it back over here. Let's see. Yeah, I have the nickel for this. I don't have the canite. That's fine. There we go. Crush depth's now 650 meters. That'll help a good bit. Okay. I'm gonna do a pass for some Galena and have a very unexciting wrap up. This is unfortunately, it's a coin flip every time whether or not you get lead or the useful lead or the. I mean, Titanite is still useful, don't get me wrong, but it's substantially less useful. Are you chasing me? No. Maybe. Possibly had been. It's usually a good idea to make sure you have a scanner room in this general vicinity because this is one of the best places to go to get Galena, so. Boy, that guy's real freaky when he's, like, in the light and just the right way to cast a shadow on you.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, 6 is probably okay for now. I'm going to turn that off to remove the power use. You're fully charged? Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit more. Because I really want to go get some stuff from the Sea Monkey area before I wrap up for the day. Yeah, okay, right here is good. Don't need that. Nah, I've got plenty of space right down here. Yeah, that'll work. Absolutely grab that Galena. That was a not. This is mobile vehicle bay. I don't need that. See, this is Galena. You can see that it's got some nice rough edges. Argentite. This is Argentite. It's rounder and smoother. But they are, on first glance, very similar looking. I want some of these root pustules because they last absolute ages in bioreactors. There's also some laser cutter fragments down here, which I also want, as you can see. I didn't go like anywhere, and that was immensely useful. Now I just need to get out.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen
There.
remaining.
So in the first Subnautica, they had both cave sulfur and crystalline sulfur. In this, they've just combined them into one thing. I kind of want to get some more root pustules. And there's also, if I go deep enough in here, there's a, it might be this one. There's, one of these caves has a fragment in it that I would like to, or an artifact, an architect artifact in it that I would like to scan. A lot of root pustules to grab here. You need these for other uses as well, but not until like the end of the game. There's a lot of like, you only need this once type stuff. Oh yes, I will. Monkey, monkey, monkey. I want your gift of lead. Thank you. You are generous and kind, and I appreciate it. Ow, those guys deal a lot of damage if they get you straight on like that. Not so much that I feel like I need to try to like heal right away or anything, but when you hear one, it's a good idea to just get moving. That's a little, yeah. Is this not the one I'm thinking of? Is this not the one that goes super deep? There might be multiples of these. I feel like it's just one large extensive network, though, so I'm a little confused. By the apparent lack of being what I expected. Ah, here's what I think I'm looking for. Oh, inventory is full. Okay, that's fine then. Is this laser cutter? Okay, I already have a laser cutter. But I will grab this sea monkey egg. You can also get propulsion cannon stuff down here. I'm not a huge fan of the propulsion cannon. It has its uses, but it's no stasis rifle. That's for sure. This guy's cool. Spinnerfish. Somewhere around here this goes down to an artifact. Oh, maybe I got it already. Did I get it already? I can never remember. Yeah, and this just loops underneath like that. Titanium, yeah, that's not worth trying to make space for. Here's some propulsion cannon. Propulsion cannon is fairly large. It takes up 4 slots. I mean, I guess I'm unlocking the blueprint. It's basically the gravity gun from like Half-Life stuff, as far as I understand these things. Like, it's a useful effect to be able to like pull smaller things yourself or repulse them away. And you can use it offensively by like launching a chunk of titanium at something or whatever. But it's I don't know. I don't think it's worth the inventory space most of the time. I don't think it's that useful against any of the larger things that you'd want to get away from you, and the smaller things you don't need to, and so I don't know. Okay, well, I feel like I kind of got out of what I wanted to get from down here. Oh, here's the artifact. Yeah, I already found this. I thought that might have been the case. Okay, which direction is my ship? That way. It'll be easier to find once I just get out of this network. It's definitely an area I don't recommend exploring until you've got some decent oxygen duration. Just because it's extraordinarily easy to get turned around down here. There's multiple entrances and exits. Which doesn't help matters. It's a pretty extensive cave network. As you can see, like, this is parked over here. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I want... Oh, they're both this direction? Okay, that works. I want to take these root pustules back to the twisty vent space and drop them off there. And then I probably will go back to the Koppa base and end the episode. That's what feels like a plan to me, anyway.
Welcome aboard,
Yeah,
Captain.
you can see it went through those things very quickly. These, on the other hand, will just sit in there forever. It's really hard to type pustules, and I don't know if I spelled it correctly. When your hand's misaligned and you keep typing a P instead of the letter you actually want. Okay, that might have been all that I had on hand. Let me check the lockers. That's what I was thinking. I thought I put some more somewhere. Turns out the answer is I did, and it was over there. No, it is a U anyway, after all that work. Pustules. Okay. Excellent. Additional fuel source. Let's eat some of these. Heal up. And drop off this salt, because I don't need to be bringing this with me. Extra salt's useful to have on hand, but I don't need it actively with me. You know? Man, it's cool coming down onto this thing. Look at this. It's like some sort of Sith underwater base or something. Okay, we should have tons of things to bring inside. Oh, look at all that good lead.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Drop off some of those copper wire and gold. Let's make ourselves a computer chip. Well, that's making. Let's grab a diamond from in here. Thank you. And we can build this modification station, which will come in handy later, I'm sure. Let's make another wall locker. About there. Rare metal. Okay, so I'm going to put my lead in here. My magnetite and nickel is going to go over there. Whoops. Not too far. Drop this off in here. Let's put this titanium over here. Put some extra water in the fridge. So that's a lot of extra water on hand. I'm gonna make a salt closet. Otherwise, it's just gonna be full of salt. Okay, that one's empty. That's got some salvage. Okay, now that one's empty. This has a few remaining bits and bobs. Okay, and that's just got that in it. Excellent. That's just got some flares. Cool. Let's go get this stuff dropped off, and then we will call it a day. Very productive day, but a day. Okay. I've kind of passed the point in the game where the still suit is super useful. Okay, so I've also hit the point where I kind of need a second titanium locker, which is a good point to hit. Where do I want to put extra titanium? Maybe I'll put a locker over here. That's just like extra TI for titanium. rare metal, lead, crystalline sulfur. All right, there we go. There we are. That's really sticking out far from that, but that's okay. Here we are, everyone. I will go ahead and call things here, make sure I drop a save. Thank you all very much for watching. I don't know exactly what... I don't have any sort of streaming schedule. I'll be back whenever it is I feel like streaming next. That might be tomorrow. That might be next week. That might be who knows. But I am enjoying playing this game. Hopefully people are able to hang out some more in the future, because that's kind of what I want to stream for. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. So until next time, everyone, take care. Goodbye.